All right, am I live? All right, great. I think I'm live. All right, cool. All right. Just gonna wait for some people to come. Try to start up something. Oh. All right, great. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Oh, someone's here. How's it going, Verse? How's it going? I'm doing another live stream Q&A. I'm gonna be honest here too, just to kind of get started. So basically, I am having some technical issues with the camera, so I'm going to any topics that I wanted to talk about. I'll probably just do it here. I don't know what's going on with the camera, so I gotta work on that real quick because I did the same video topic at least three times, and each and every time there was an issue. It was framing again, and then there was a glitch. I had the audio, but the camera quality was just bad. So, I'm just waiting for some more people to come in for a second, and then I'll just get started on doing the live stream. Talk to you guys. So, all right. Just gonna give it a moment. Barely like 2 minutes in, barely. So I can wait a minute. All right, great. All right, cool. Just checking on my story. I want to make sure I can promote my stuff and even talk about my brand. Actually, I should do that. Absolutely. Let me take advantage of that. Cool. All right, then, Verse. I'll just wait for a second. Cool. Alrighty. Let me see. Try to see if I could just get this out of the way. Try to get it working. Give it like a few minutes, and then I'll come in. Start answering some questions here and there. Okay, here we go. I'll put it on the sign. All right, Verse, come on. Let's get it going. I got some things I want to talk about. I knew I should have probably updated the announcement even sooner. Would have helped out a little bit, but it's fine. Camera wasn't working. Let me see. I'll talk for a moment. Let me see. What was the talk about? What could I talk about? I'll give it to like the 5-minute mark. If anyone's watching this, because we're at 3 minutes and just about 20 seconds. Once I get to the 5-minute mark, I'll just start talking about random things, and then hopefully more people will come in. I was thinking about waiting till 6, but nah, I did that last time. Let me just experiment, see if I can get more people to come in within certain times. It's Friday, so. Just checking. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right, progress. Okay, one more minute. Just one more minute. I'm gonna start talking. I'm just gonna start talking, bringing up some things. Okay. Verse, for the record, for anybody that's watching this, again, I'm going to try to be doing live streams a lot more frequently if possible. I like to, obviously because of a lot of discussions and reactions that I have been doing, I want to use this opportunity to talk. If anybody has any questions, for later on. If anyone wants to follow me, please go to @Cora_Zora_ on my Twitter. If anybody's interested in following me, that's where I put all my updates. That's where I put all my just things where I talk about that are on my mind. Obviously whenever I do a Q&A, I post it on my Twitter and then I put it on my Instagram. So, if you guys want to follow me when you guys are watching this after I'm done with the live stream, just follow me. Check me out if you guys want. That way you guys can be more alert. But okay, it's been 5 minutes now. I'm just gonna start talking. Somebody came and left for a moment, but it's totally cool. I'm gonna do this for about a good solid hour, maybe half an hour, just to see how things go. So, um, oh man, Bruce, a lot's happened this week, like a lot. Talking about news. So I could definitely say for sure that when it comes down to YouTube, some things popped up. Absolutely. I know there's been a lot of good releases. If I'm talking about movies right now, I can definitely say that the Predator movie Prey is out. I can definitely see that Prey has been getting a lot of good reviews. I'm honestly down to see that because I want to see how that Predator movie is. I've been hearing a lot of good feedback about Prey. So, supposedly, people have been saying that Prey has been it's just as good as the original. Me personally, if you're someone that loves to watch Predators and Aliens and all that stuff, for Predator, my favorite will definitely be the second one. I think the second movie is much better than the first one, in my opinion. I know some people get mad about that because the first one has Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I mean that's just me. That's just where I'm coming from. Um, Later on, real quickly, I want to talk about some things, but just real quickly, I'm just trying to build the audience. So until then, I'll bring up some fun topics. Uh, the movie Blonde, Marilyn, the one about Marilyn Monroe. I really want to see that movie. That movie, like, oh my god, just the classic feel about it. It's really interesting. I really want to see that movie. I've even started looking up the conspiracy theory about it too. I'm not gonna lie. I had people ask me about that because I mentioned it in my video, and people were just like, "Wait a minute, so is it true that she was murdered or this and that?" And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. These are just things that I've been hearing about. I gotta do another conspiracy theory, part 4. I gotta do another one. I've been hearing so many things. I have my little cousin asking me if he can come in. I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, okay, but I just wasn't sure when. I'm really thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. And by the way, first, for anybody that's just tuning in, thank you so much. If you have any questions or any topics you would like me to talk about, I'd be absolutely happy to. Just trying to like be more consistent with streaming. I'm really having a fun time doing stuff like this. So, yeah, this is really fun. Let me see. What's another thing that's going on? Uh, when it comes down to YouTube, oh, YouTube boxing. I'm not gonna lie. So when it comes down to YouTube boxing, I was really hyped up. A lot of things are getting canceled this summer. I really don't know what's going on. I just checked out a post on my social media because I really wanted to see the pay-per-view for KSI versus Alex Wasabi. It got canceled. Why did it get canceled? I bet. I know why it got canceled. It got canceled because apparently Alex Wasabi received an injury. KSI received an injury, but it was on his nose, and he's still going. So, oh man, it's just crazy. First, we had Jake Paul versus Hassan Jr. or Hassan Jr. I forgot how to pronounce his name over weight issues. That fight got canceled, and then now we have the KSI versus Alex Wasabi pay-per-view fight that's supposed to happen on August 27th. And now I just checked on my Instagram that supposedly he just got injured. I was like, oh, great. Like, what's going on with all these events? Like, everything's been canceled this summer. Oh, man. I was really looking forward to YouTube boxing. I'm really into that. It's just super disappointing to see the fact that a lot of things are just kind of going under the weather. Like, what's going on, Oh, man. And then, recently for me, I've been definitely trying to work on some new goals. I'll definitely say that. It might have to do with fitness. I don't want to talk about it yet, but I'm just kind of getting ready for it. That's for sure. Let me see. But no, yeah. And I've been busy, verse. I have been posting this week, by the way. I really have been, but I just been busy because I got finals. Like this week, I have till tomorrow to keep uploading some things and doing some things. So I'm gonna be taking care of that. Yesterday was my birthday, by the way. It was my birthday yesterday, so I'm definitely looking forward to being able to go ahead and just I had a great day yesterday. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I had a great day yesterday. Went out to eat with the family. I went out and got to hang out for a bit, and I got to be me. I was Cora, and I was just minding my business. So it was just a fun day yesterday, Bruce. It was really fun. Let me see. I had some people come in, but they left. Okay. I hope more people come in. I would really like to have them ask me something, maybe something that I could go into more topics about. I don't want to just ramble on, But I guess it just depends. I'm probably like 15 minutes in. Not bad. Let me see. when it comes to there we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my screen right now just so I can kind of have what's in front of me. So that way I'm not too lost. You know what I mean? Let me see. Oh, there you go. Also, I want to use this opportunity for anybody that happens to watch this video later. I want to give a special shout out to my good friend Julius Palma. Thank you so much, man, for going on the stream last time. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, we had an awesome time talking about WWE. I'll talk about that. So I was in the middle of finding out that WWE had a pay-per-view going on. It was SummerSlam. And I was like, hell yeah, hold on, let me watch that, you know, because I haven't really been keeping up to date with WWE for a minute. I kind of lost interest for like a little while ago, right? But I've seen that recently they have been doing some improvements, which is great. I didn't realize that the runtime, you know, was given an extra hour. I didn't know that. I thought last time it was 2 hours. Then I knew it went up to 3 hours. Now I found out it went up to 4 hours. Yeah, Julius was right. That is it's time consuming. It really is. It's entertaining, but it is time consuming. It's like it's as long as a pay-per-view, you know, when you think about it. You're just like, man, you know, for at least for Raw. I think NXT is like maybe an hour or two. And then SmackDown's about just a normal good 2 hours. I think it's safe to say Raw has a lot more than SmackDown. So yeah, that's going on. Other than that, though, Verse, I mean, you know, my friend Julius, you know, he hit me up because he saw my Instagram story. He saw that I was talking about WWE, and he was just like, "Yo, let's talk about it." And then he brought up the idea, like, "Hey, would you want to, you know, like, would you want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "Hey, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do another podcast." So yeah, and then we did it. It came out pretty good. I have no problem admitting that I think my friend Julius knows a little bit more, if anything, perhaps a lot more than me when it comes down to WWE, because he's more dedicated and more of a fan of it than I am. I do enjoy WWE, but I don't have a lot of time being able to watch it just because I have a lot of things going on right now. But no, yeah, it's something, you know. Like it's really fun to talk about. I never really thought I'd do a podcast for talking about wrestling before, and I've seen a bunch of those. You know, like they either talk about experience or they just talk about it in general. Or they're just talking about things that are coming up. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, let me see. Oh, no one's here yet. Okay, this is all good. It's all good. Sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't. Let me see. Just checking on something real quick. Let's see. Okay. Any questions? Oh man. I think, you know what, because it's Friday, I'm not going to cancel my stream. Hell no. I'm going to be dedicated to it and do a whole hour. But I think absolutely for sure what I'm going to have to do is that in the future, when it comes to, I'm going to have to obviously give a bigger heads up for when I'm going to do a live stream. But putting that aside, I'm for sure going to have to figure out which days are going to be okay for me to do a live stream. I don't know. Maybe 5 o'clock was too early. That could be why I have people kind of come and go. I'm thinking maybe if I ever do live streams, it should be like 6 o'clock. I think 6 o'clock will be okay. But oh yeah. Let me see. Let me try to talk about something else that I can do to stir up the conversation. Oh, I did a video on Star Wars. There you go. I did a video reacting to Andor. We can talk about Star Wars right now because this is something that I really wanted to talk about for anybody that's watching later on. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, I am a fan of Star Wars, right? I watched all the movies. I was a huge fan of Star Wars when I was a kid. I love the animated shows. You know, some of them are hit and miss. When it came down to the books, you know, I wasn't really dedicated to those. You know, I had a lot of people come up to me a few times. I had some friends ask me, "Oh, did you read this Star Wars book? Did you read that Star Wars book?" And I was just like, nah. And I was like, no, it's just too many. There's too many. There's too many other different stories, and it's kind of like it really takes up a lot. Like it's a lot of lore. You would really have to put in a lot of time to the lore of Star Wars. It's so big, and when if I'm talking about it, and if I wanted to talk about Disney also, Disney. I don't know what's going on with them. Like recently, they've really been having a lot of bad publicity when it comes down to Disney. They've been having a lot of bad feedback when it comes down to some of the properties that they own. What's funny is that when it comes down to their normal Disney movies, Disney is actually they're fine. They're standard. They're what they're supposed to be. I noticed that they're always kind of dealing with. They're always kind of like now doing this thing where they're changing the ethnicity, which is cool. But when it comes down to, let's say, Star Wars and Marvel or Pixar. With Pixar, it's interesting because like their movies are entertaining, but they're always sequels. You know what I mean? Like there's just always sequels being made over and over and over. You got Cars 1, 2, 3. I heard they're making another one. I was like, what? And then they made Planes. I don't know what that was. Let me see. When it came down to another Pixar movie, they did The Incredibles. Then they waited like 10 years later, and then they made a second one. It was fine. It was good. It was a good movie. I didn't like the villain. I thought the villain was weak, but it was a good movie. Let me see. When it comes down to Pixar, yeah, I feel like they do a lot of sequels, and not that they're bad. Well, sometimes, Cars too. But I think the thing that I personally don't like is how they're handling what they're doing right now, which is definitely Marvel and Star Wars. I don't like what they're doing with it. So let me put it this way. Disney bought Marvel after, I believe it was after Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. And then obviously some of the direction that they were taking it, I felt went down a little bit because, Marvel wasn't owned by anybody. So they could have had they could have like a mature type of, I guess I'll say content, what I mean when it comes down to their movies. But then as it started going on, it became more kid friendly. I think the only movie that really showed any blood and gore was like Multiverse of Madness. Like that's the only movie I'll give Marvel credit for actually taking that extra step. And then when it comes down to Star Wars, I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't really know how to feel about these Star Wars shows that they're making. It's really, they're not good. They're not good. Sorry, I don't mean to ramble. Putting my point across. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like with Marvel, they're finished. I feel like they did their thing. They wanted to tell a good story up to Thanos. They did it. I was telling my friends this, that I felt like what they could have done was continue to make some shows for some of the characters. And then as they were doing that, right, they could have gone ahead and ended the story so we could find out, hey, like, does this character get the shield? Oh, is that character going to be like their own hero? Are they moving on, or like what's going on with them, right? I would have been fine with that, but no, they're now making the multiverse saga. I'm telling you guys, have you seen that chart, that Marvel chart that they showed at Comic-Con? It's super overwhelming. I was looking at that and I was like, man, that's a lot. I was like, that's a lot of movies or shows. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch all that. Like, it's so much. When it comes down to Marvel, it feels tired. I'll say that. It definitely feels tired. I feel tired just looking at the schedule. I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. And when it comes down to Star Wars now, because I know I said a lot about Marvel, but now focusing on Star Wars, because that's what I want to talk about. I noticed with Disney, right, they're trying to bring in a lot of new creativity when it comes down to characters. They're okay. A lot of people were saying that Obi-Wan was great, and I highly disagree with that. I don't really think Obi-Wan was a great show. It had its moments, of course, like anything else, but I thought Obi-Wan could have been way better, like way better. You know what I mean? I really didn't. I think the only thing that they're doing a good job with is The Mandalorian, because it's a Western. When you think about it, it's a sci-fi Western. But when it comes down to like anything major, I don't know why. Like Disney screws it up. I mean, they brought in Obi-Wan, which I was looking forward to, and then it came out the way how it did. They were so focused on the new characters that they created. And then Darth Vader, I don't agree with that line that they made him say, oh, I forgive you. I don't see him saying that, you know what I mean? I don't see Darth Vader showing any mercy. He's incredibly ruthless. I don't see that. And when it comes down to the trilogy, oh my God, the Star Wars trilogy, It was bad. I did not like it. I feel bad that all the previous actors came back just to do this, and I was like, really? That's one of my biggest downfall with Disney. It's the fact that I found out they didn't really have a plan. They just made one movie at a time just because. I hated that. I really hated the fact that they weren't really dedicated to trying to make a solid plan. They were just improvising. And they assume that because it's Star Wars that a lot of people are going to want to watch it. And I'm just like, well, you're half right, but if it's not good, you're going to start losing traction. And sure enough, I was one of them. I lost traction because there wasn't anything great happening with Star Wars. It was just kind of a hit and miss for me. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. And now that Andor is out, it's kind of dumb. If I'm being honest with you. Like it looks like it's a political type of show. You know what I mean? In the Star Wars universe, because they're definitely trying super hard. You can tell when you're watching the trailer that they're trying super hard to make up for the lack of information in Rogue One. I disagree with it. I'm kind of like, why Andor? Out of anything you could have made, you do Andor. Why? What is so important about Andor? It's so random. Uh, Rogue One wasn't terrible, but it definitely had a lot of problems. It really did. I didn't like Rogue One at all. Um, it's been a minute since I've seen Rogue One, but I definitely felt like Rogue One should have stuck with its original vision. I don't even know what it was that they were originally trying to do. I feel like the fact that they all died, I think that was a reshoot, in my opinion. I feel like that was a reshoot because there were just so many things that I saw in the trailer where I was like, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that. I could have seen this. They didn't do that. Oh my goodness. Uh, but no, yeah, verse. That's just I don't know. I don't like the direction of Star Wars right now. It's kind of a letdown for me. I mean, if I see some shows or hear some shows, I'm gonna be excited because Star Wars is just exciting in general. But just seeing how they're handling it, I'm like, what's going on? I don't know. I'm just not happy about it. Let me see. Putting Star Wars on the side for a minute. If I have people come in, because this is just me trying to start a conversation first. So if I have people come in and answer some Q&As, or ask me some questions, basically, I'll go ahead and I'll answer them. But right now, people have been kind of coming and going. I'm like, oh man, I think I should have waited till 6 probably to have done this. I didn't know that this is gonna. Man, this is hard. I feel like I'm talking to myself, but it's all good. It's experience. I'll take it. Let me see. When it comes down to my brand verse, I want you guys to know something, right? My channel is named Corazora, and the reason why it's still named that is because I'm very attached to the name. You know what I mean? I am still the Angel Man, and I am also Corazora. I am both. You know what I mean? So I don't want to let go of my name. It's me. You know what I mean? Um, I'm going to try to make another channel trailer. I want to absolutely because I think I need to make a more updated version. I have the channel trailer that I made my very first video on this channel, and I like it. It's fine. It's great. I just wish that I could have lowered the volume. I know that every single time you go to my channel trailer, that's like the first thing you saw, right? And then it was me going, "Hi!" I kept I kept yelling, and I was like, I wish I could have lowered the volume." Like I was thinking that I was like, I wish I could have lowered the volume because it was it was a little too loud. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another one pretty soon, and I'm going to try to see what it is that I can update. Definitely talk about what it is that I do on my channel for anybody that's curious. Um, and yeah, but before I'm able to, I'm busy with finals, so I have to kind of do this and see how this is gonna go, right? And then besides that, I'm also, I want to wait till next week. I give it till next week. It's been kind of hard to do videos. There's been some reels that I wanted to do too. I have people asking like, "Hey, when are you gonna do another reel?" I want to do another one, but it's gonna take a minute because I'm doing my finals. It's really putting in a lot of time. So I think after Saturday, I'll be able to upload my reels back on a regular basis along with my videos. So yeah. Uh, but the Angel Man channel, I don't know. I've been thinking about naming it that. I've had some suggestions when it comes down to my channel name. I'll think about it. But as of right now, I gotta wait. It's Corazora. I'm happy with that. It's me. I love the color. I love the banner. I'm gonna update it. I'm definitely gonna update the banner. Make it a little bit more creative if possible. And yeah, it's gonna take some time. But just as of right now, it's okay. Uh, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But definitely it's gonna be updated. I think once a year I should update my banner, my logo, probably my channel. You know, definitely. Let me see. 25 minutes. Oh wow, 25 minutes. This is weird. I have people kind of come and go. I'm just like, come on, Verse, please come here, ask me questions. I think it'd be a lot easier because I'm kind of going all over the place. Just watch. I talk about a particular subject. Somebody comes in, and then next thing you know, that person asks me a question about that same subject, and I'm just like, okay, so here we go. You know? Oh man. But no, yeah. I'm gonna just kind of wait a little bit. You know? Let me see. Oh, excuse me, Verse. Sorry, I don't mean to kind of like just be off the screen. I'm just checking my social media real quickly because I posted a video on my story to let people come in. I hope they come in, you know, if possible. I would love to have them here. Let me see. Yeah, it's just Friday. That's all. I think I should try doing this maybe the day before. I think the day before would probably work. But hey, it's all good. I think the last time I did a stream, I know I did it. I'm so sorry. Cool. Let me see. I think the last time I did a stream, wasn't it on a Friday? No, yeah, I did do it on Friday, right? No, it was on a. I'm so sorry, Bruce. I did it on a Wednesday. That's why. And okay, yeah, because I think doing a stream somewhat Friday, obviously people are gonna be out. So all right, I should have known better on that part. But it's okay. At least I know. That's the great thing about streaming, guys. Sometimes you're gonna learn certain things. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're gonna come across certain people. You know what I mean? That's the only thing where I'm kind of like, oh boy, you know. Other than that, though, I mean, this is okay. And I don't mind the fact that, you know, it's what it is. It's kind of good for me to kind of just talk, and if anything, it's good practice. So I welcome it. But yeah, Verse, if I haven't uploaded anything in a minute, again, it's because I'm in the middle of finals. I'm so sorry. And I actually was trying to upload something. I'll finally talk about this. This is what I wanted to talk about. So Batgirl. That's what I wanted to talk about, Verse. I wanted to talk about Batgirl, and I actually did do a video talking about Batgirl three times, okay, talking about Batgirl. And every single time I said so many good points, and as each video was being made each time, I kept getting burned out because I was talking about the same thing. I was trying to read the same article, and it just I couldn't do it anymore. So I told myself, well, since I know I was planning on doing a live stream, I'll just talk about it on here. So Batgirl, it's canceled. It's kind of funny because it's not even a show. Batgirl's a movie. You know, this is what I was trying to say in my video, which is the fact that I hated that WB decided to cancel Batgirl. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you cancel Batgirl when it's 90% done? I don't understand that, right? That's so crazy. And for those of you that don't know, the Discovery Channel and then there's Warner Brothers, they did a collaboration. And because they did a collaboration, we ended up having somebody kind of take over, like the head of this new studio that Warner Brothers is making. And I guess this guy is pretty good at saving money. I don't even know his name, but like, well, supposedly I'm hearing about this new associate that's supposed to be in charge of like helping our production savings and all this and that. And I hella disagree with the statement that they were saying about Batgirl. Oh, you know, they took it down for a tax reason so that way they can try to save money. But I'm thinking to myself, you guys wasted $70 to $90 million on Batgirl. Like, you might as well just finish it, right? I mean, even if it's bad, people are legit saying that the reason why Batgirl was canceled was because it was a bad movie. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, either they made an assumption or they just canceled it just to save money. I don't really think Batgirl was too bad. I mean, I haven't even seen it. It's kind of weird for me to be talking about a project that I haven't even seen yet. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like a petition will be started to bring Batgirl back. I have a feeling because people are going to be intrigued, and not even that. People were also talking about Batgirl's costume. I don't really mind it. I mean, when you think about it, Batgirl isn't really like Batman. You know, she doesn't have all this money. She doesn't have like hardcore bullet armor, you know, and all this stuff. Like, you know, it's not it's Batgirl, you know, like it's supposed to be cheap. So I don't really know like how fancy the suit is supposed to be. I had somebody made a comment saying that, oh, the suit is so bad it's like watching it on the CW. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I don't nah, I I've seen worse. I've seen worse on the CW. I don't really think Batgirl's costume was that bad, in my opinion. I don't really think it is, because it's Batgirl. And what pisses me off about the whole thing is that they have J.K. Simmons reprising his role as James Gordon. I really wanted to see that. I was like, I like J.K. Simmons as an actor. He's been in a lot of great stuff, right? My favorite movie that J.K. Simmons is involved in has to be Whiplash. I fucking love him in that movie. That movie's great. If you haven't seen Whiplash, check it out. It's a great drama. Great drama. Especially if you're somebody that's into music or somebody who's a drummer, you should definitely check it out. And you know, they have Michael Keaton. I had no idea. I knew Michael Keaton was going to be in the Flash movie. I had no idea that Michael Keaton was supposed to be in Batgirl. I was like, why? Why did you cancel it, man? Poor Michael Keaton. Can you imagine he's getting set up for all these projects, and then everybody is just canceling all these things left and right? It's crazy. Let me see. No, someone else is going live. Okay, cool. Pardon me, Verse. Pardon me. Uh, but no, yeah, Verse. That's just I don't know. Warner Brothers is just such a mess. And then not even that, they even announced that supposedly they have a 10-year plan. They have a 10-year plan. Like, what are you gonna like what are you gonna do? Like, you know, you don't have Henry Cavill to my knowledge. You have Black Adam, you have the Flash, but now that's pretty much dead. You know, I don't really know what more you're gonna do with the Flash. Aquaman is still going all right. I'm kind of excited for Aquaman because I found out Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I definitely want to see what Batman's going to do in Aquaman. Like, I'm really excited about that. Uh, I'm kind of curious to know what they're going to do with Gal Gadot. That's another one. You know, Gal Gadot's interesting because I liked her first Wonder Woman movie, but I didn't like the second one, and it was obvious why. It was Diana Prince, the film in that movie. I don't, you know, like it was a 2 hour and 30-minute movie, and I think that's what killed it. You know, not much really happened with Wonder Woman, and not even that. I really loved their first movie, The No Man's Land. Like that scene was really iconic. And then when you saw the second movie, you saw nothing big like that at all. I just don't understand. Why would you do a scene like that and then not bring something like that here? And not even that. I kind of wish they could just do a Wonder Woman movie that's in the modern time. They're like so focused on being in the past. Like during the World War One, I could see that, but then instead of going up into our current present time, they decided to go up to 84. And I was like, why 84? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, why would you do 84? I was like, that's such an odd time for you to do that. Other than that, though, DC is just kind of it's a mess. I don't want to say that, but yeah, it's a mess. You know, I do feel like they should start over. I mean, they already did the Batman, and they already announced they're clearly making a second one. I'm not even surprised about that. But I just feel like start over with the Batman and maybe recast some of these characters, maybe just do a different interpretation. But no, WB still wants to keep going. I think another movie that I'm also interested in is Blue Beetle. I'm kind of curious about that one because the actor from that's in Blue Beetle, the lead actor, is the actor from Cobra Kai. And not even that, he's Latino. I want to see that. I'm looking forward to seeing a Latino superhero. I want to see what they're gonna do. I did check out some studio shoots, right, that were leaked about, you know, some pictures about the costume. I saw him without the costume. He looked pretty good. And then with the helmet on, I was like, yeah, that wasn't good. I was like, that was not good. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried, but hopefully that's where CGI will come in. So, you know, looking forward to seeing that. Let me see, Verse. That's yeah, that's kind of it, Verse. There's Batgirl. There's other projects going on too, but you know, it's kind of hard for me to want to talk about that right now. I have to know specifically what to talk about. Yeah. That's just about it right now. Well, Burst, it's been about 35 minutes, and no, I had some people kind of come and go. It's okay. It's what it is. It's just one of those days. I think for now on, when I do a live stream, I'm gonna try and do it during the week. I think, yeah, I'll try again during the week, and then later on, I'll try probably on a weekend, like Saturday or something. Maybe I'll have more people come in. Obviously, it's Friday, so people are probably working, or maybe they're just chilling. I understand that, but okay then, Bruce. Well, I guess I'll cut it a little bit shorter than what it was I was expecting. I wanted to do a whole hour, but if not, that's totally cool. First, for anybody that's watching this later on, I want to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. If you guys like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification for more content as always, Verse. I'm so sorry. I hope I wasn't rambling too much, and I wasn't trying to be quiet. If you guys were skipping this video a lot, I understand. I completely understand. It's kind of hard for me to do a live stream when no one's asking me anything, or if there's no topic to talk about or anything like that. So I do apologize for that, but I also want to apologize because I didn't give a proper heads up. I did on my social media, but I know I haven't been promoting that on here. So for sure, I'm going to try to do that more and a lot better too, Verse. But other than that, though, Verse, again, I'm looking forward to doing more live streams. Please know that I'm trying to promote my channel a lot more, and I want you guys to know what my brand is. My brand, Corazora, is all about having fun. It's all about having discussions. It's all about inviting everybody here and talking about certain things that are just entertaining, that are just fun. Me giving you guys my reaction, me having discussions with you guys. Even conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories. I think they're fun. Other than that, though, Rars, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'm just gonna cut it short for today. It was a little, it's what it was. Oh, somebody liked it. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much. Other than that, though, Rars, looking forward to doing another live stream. This is not gonna be the last one. This is just one of those times. It's like my second live stream ever. So I had a fun time. I got to talk about some things. I got to talk about Batgirl. That I had a lot more to say in the videos, but because I was talking about it so much, I'm just a little burned out on the topic of Batgirl right now. So maybe later on. Other than that, though, Verse, looking forward to doing another live stream for you. And I hope you guys have a great day. Later, Verse.